Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel where we break down powerful books and ideas to help you live with more intention and impact. Today, we are diving into Chapter 3 of Atomic Habits by James Clear, and if you've ever wondered why some habits stick and others don't, this chapter is the breakthrough you've been waiting for. James lays out a simple but powerful 4-step model that explains exactly how habits work and, more importantly, how you can use this framework to build the habits you want and break the ones you don't. So grab your notebook or just lean in, because what you are about to learn could literally rewire how you show up every day. Let's face it, most of us have habits we want to build, like exercising, waking up earlier, or staying off our phones. But we often struggle because we don't really understand how habits form in the first place. In Chapter 3, James Clear gives us the answer. All habits, good or bad, follow the same loop, a cycle with 4 simple steps. And once you understand this, you can start designing better habits on purpose. Here's how it works. The 4 steps of habit formation are cue, craving, response, and reward. This is the backbone of every behavior you repeat regularly. Let's break it down. First, the cue. This is the trigger, the thing that grabs your attention and tells your brain, hey, something's about to happen. It could be a time of day, a visual, a feeling, or even another behavior. For example, seeing your running shoes by the door might cue your brain to think about going for a jog. Next comes the craving. This is the desire or motivation behind behavior. Importantly, you are not craving the action itself, you are craving the change in state it brings. You don't crave brushing your teeth, you crave a clean, fresh mouth. You don't crave working out, you crave the feeling of being energized or accomplished afterward. Then comes the response, the actual habit or behavior you perform. This could be drinking water, scrolling Instagram, writing in your journal, whatever action comes after the cue and craving. The response only happens if the effort required isn't too high. If a habit feels too hard, you are less likely to do it. Finally, there's the reward. This is the payoff, the reason your brain remembers this loop and wants to do it again. Rewards satisfy your craving and teach your brain, yes, that was worth it. That's how habits become automatic over time. James Clear explains that these 4 steps form a feedback loop that your brain is constantly cycling through: cue, craving, response, reward, again and again, with every habit you have. The more times the loop runs, the stronger the habit becomes. Here's where things get practical. If you want to build a good habit, your job is to make each part of this loop work for you. Make the cue obvious. If you want to drink more water, leave a full water bottle on your desk. Make the craving attractive. Link the habit to something you already enjoy, like listening to music only when you're at the gym. Make the response easy. Don't commit to an hour-long workout. Start with 2 push-ups. Make the reward satisfying. Check it off a habit tracker or say yes to yourself when you follow through. And if you want to break a bad habit, do the opposite. Make the cue invisible. Hide the junk food. Turn off phone notifications. Make the craving unattractive. Remind yourself why that habit drains you. Make the response difficult. Add steps between you and the behavior. Make the reward unsatisfying. Pair it with guilt or a broken streak. What's so powerful about this chapter is that it removes the mystery around habits. They're not random. They follow a pattern you can learn, redesign, and repeat. Whether it's waking up earlier, being more productive, or becoming healthier, you now have a framework that works with your brain, not against it. So the next time you say, "Why can't I stick to this habit?" look at the loop. Is the cue too subtle? Is the craving too weak? Is the response too difficult? Is the reward too delayed? Fix the loop, and you fix the habit. So here's the big takeaway from Chapter 3. Habits aren't random, they follow a system. And once you understand the 4 steps, cue, craving, response, and reward, you can start building habits on purpose, not by accident. Want to drink more water? Exercise more. Read daily. It's not about willpower, it's about design. Make the cue obvious, the craving attractive, the response easy, and the reward satisfying. And remember, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So ask yourself today, what's one tiny habit loop I can design to move closer to the life I want? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what habit you are going to build using this 4-step model. Let's inspire each other. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, it really supports the channel. Make sure to subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss Chapter 4 and the rest of the Atomic Habits series. Until next time. Stay consistent, stay intentional, and keep stacking those small wins.